It is really cool to meet you. My mom's favorite movie is Mississippi Masala.
I hope the fruit doesn't fall far from the tree.
Okay, now, okay, sure. Okay, I haven't seen it actually, sorry.
Oh my goodness, go
Yeah.
out.
What's that?
I said go out and start
no,
again.
I'm being honest. But so what we'll do is we'll do like a family movie night now and see it. And okay,
All right.
does that work?
Yeah, very well.
I didn't start
as
good,
long
did
as
I?
you all, as long as you all go see Queen of Katwe, I'm fine.
I've already seen it. I love it. It is fantastic. It's inspiring. But my first question to you is, how did you hear about this great story?
I heard about it from a little article in an ESPN sports journal that Tendo Nagenda, a young, wonderful Ugandan executive from Disney, brought to my attention. And I loved the story of this corn-selling girl, 10-year-old girl, who refused to stay in the slum in which she was born and who, by learning chess, proved her mettle and proved that her mind could take her out of a place that was, not necessarily going to be restricting her. So I loved that tale. I loved the fact that, her mother, her teacher, that genius is really, can be anywhere. It just takes us to see that. It takes us somebody, a teacher, to nourish it. And anyone literally can do anything.
Walk me through the casting, because the actors that you have playing, David, Lupita, I mean, everybody that stars in this film is perfect.
Well, I was really, being from Uganda myself and knowing Lupita as a young girl, I've known her for a long time. She was my assistant in a film I made called The Namesake, and she worked and studied and did her first movies in my film school in East Africa called Maisha. And I love Lupita, and I think she's an extraordinarily skilled actress as well. But she was always my first choice for Harriet, the mother, because I always saw her as young Mother Courage. And Mother Courage is formidable. She has this anchored, incredible strength, but also a fire and a great beauty, I saw. And kind of a woman who has given up the promise of womanhood, her own possibilities for her children, but without any self-pity, And Lupita possesses all that kind of strength, and is just so extraordinary to work with. And David Oyelowo, I mean, he just is an actor that disappears into what he plays. He has the humility and the real sense of humor, and also is from the continent like Lupita. And that is also very important, because to play a Ugandan young man, you have to, I think it really helps to come from the soil nearby.
When I walked in the room, you said, God bless Houston, Texas. Have you been to Houston?
I have been to Houston.
Oh, well, tell me, now you've got that in my mind. What did you think of our city?
Well, I think Houston is actually surprisingly a city for the arts, and it invited me to show my films like back 20-some years ago, and ever since then I thought, wow, Texas has a curiosity that I would never have known, with Bush in power, I would never have thought that. But when I went there, meeting the people of Houston was a real shot in the arm.